All right, shalom, shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Karkadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, and salutations to the elect, whoever you may be. So, Brother Shapaya from GMS Chicago coming at you again with a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Just going into this Bitcoin thing. All right, because really the next big push is biocurrency or biotech, if you will. All right, right now everything with this venom juice is just a prelude to what's actually about to come across the whole world. All right, and I got a couple of topics or articles, if you will, to dive into real quick. All right, it says bad economics or outright fraud. Kaiser report looks at how the fiat world drives multiple supply crises and how Bitcoin could help. It says the global supply chains are collapsing, leaving empty shelves and people queuing for basic goods. But stock prices continue to rise because of the money printing behind the scenes, collapsing the value of currencies, which evolves inflation and then eventually hyperinflation. Matt Kaiser and Stacey Herbert are trying to figure out whether it is all due to poorly managed economics or undisguised fraud by fat cats at the helm. They also speculate how Bitcoin could help the situation, drawing an example of El Salvador with its volcano energy mining on the Kaiser report. All right, so that's one. Check this out. And the third runner-up is Russia ranks amongst the world's largest Bitcoin miners. Russia has emerged as the world's third largest Bitcoin miner, with its share in the total computing power of miners, known as the hash rate, reaching 11.23%. Data following the University of Cambridge published this week. Russia's share in Bitcoin mining grew by 30% from last year's figures. The United States is still in the lead with 35.4. In second place is Kazakhstan with 18.1. While the media embraced paraded the news of the U.S. becoming the globe's leading mining hub, Russia extensions went largely unnoticed. All right, and I wonder why. Like Bitcoin miners are forced to scatter around the globe after China imposed a sweeping ban on crypto mining industry in late May, amid a large-scale crackdown on cryptocurrency used in the country. All right, and really China's just playing chess because China wants to be that next world power to back this cryptocurrency up by whether it's gold, silver, or what have you. It's going to be the next big thing. All right. So really, they're the next big, global economic market. So really, it's really chess. But eventually, everybody's going to have to get in bed together and really push this new cryptocurrency, which is really it's going to go into the Motb, biotechnology, man. All right. Where's the other one? Because check this out. Check out this debt. It says global public debt hits record high of 88 trillion. This is the IMF reporting this. The International Monetary Fund said Wednesday that the global government debt is estimated at 97.8% of the world's gross domestic product in 2021. That is 0.8% points below than a year before, which stood at a record high levels as a result of massive fiscal responses to the COVID-19 pandemic. Globally, public debt now amounts to 88 trillion, according to the IMF, but is expected to decline by about 1% percentage point of the world's GDP per year in 2021 and 2022 before stabilizing again around 97%. All right. In the coming years, debt is expected to remain persistently higher than the levels projected before the pandemic. In advanced economies, it is projected to be in advanced economies, in advanced economies, it is projected to be almost 20% percentage points higher through 2006. All right. Hey, cost of food's going up. Everything's going up, man. All right. It says, according to preliminary estimates, global debt ensued by government, non-financial corporations, and households in 2020 reached 226 trillion, up 27 trillion from 2019. That is the largest increase on record and far exceeds 20 trillion cumulative debt gain ever seen over 2 years in the global financial crisis in 2008 and 2009. All right, so hey, this is it's about to get bad out here. This is what I really wanted to go to. First Bitcoin features ETF ready to debut on Wall Street. A Bitcoin-linked exchange-traded fund will officially be listed on New York Stock Exchange on Tuesday under ticker BITO. ProShare funds have announced. This comes as U.S. Securities and Exchange Commissions, the SEC, green-lighted Bitcoin futures ETFs on Friday. We believe a multitude of investors have been eagerly waiting for the launch of Bitcoin-linked ETF as the years of efforts to launch one, said ProShare CEO Michael L. Sapir. All right. BITO will open up exposure to Bitcoin to a large segment of investors who have brokerage accounts and are comfortable buying stocks and ETFs, but do not desire to go through the hassle of learning curve, and establishing another account with a cryptocurrency provider, or are concerned that these providers will be unregulated and subject to security risks. All right. So now that this is going on Wall Street, right? All this is going to push towards the MOTB. All right, it's all going to push towards the MOTB. Okay, which brings me to this. All right, James 5:3. We'll start with 1. It says, "Go now, ye rich men, weep and howl, for your misery shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten." All right, because this U.S. dollar is nothing but fraud. All right, it says, "Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as if it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is kept back by fraud." All right, this whole monetary system. All right, because it's fiat, just like we read in that Kaiser report. All right, if you have kept by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them have reaped and entered into the ears of Yahweh of Sabaoth, of the Lord of Sabaoth, which is Yahweh. All right, because this whole monetary system, going to the Brennan Woods system, the meeting on Jekyll Island, all that, the taking of the gold and silver standard off the dollar, hey, it became fiat. It's fraud. It's not backed by anything. All right, and now with this debt, let me get it Habakkuk 2. Habakkuk 2 and 6. "Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe unto him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay," and that's debt. Now you see the world global debt. All right, they have no other option but to come out with a sort of type of biotech cryptocurrency technology that will be, all right, a charagma, all right, where you could buy and sell according to Revelations 13. Because, hey, Revelations 3 and 10 is going to happen. And that's coming very soon. This is the hour of temptation that's going to come upon the whole world. This is going to be the new wave. This is how you're going to have to buy and sell. All right. So with that, hey, I'm going to say all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Makar Kadash. Double honors to thee, all apostles of great millstone. Salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Abba, Abba.